Scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Ashley, and I'm so honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. About them and all of their behaviors. Today, we hope that you gain a better appreciation for these amazing and incredible animals.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
And today, Ikaika and Corky are going to help show some of their physical characteristics. The blowhole on the top of their head is perfectly designed to help them get a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like it's in that white patch, but that's actually a visual distraction. It's in front in that black area, camouflage from thrash and prey. The fin on their back is called the dorsal fin. This fin helps them stay stable. It also helps regulate their body temperature. Now it has no bone in it, so you may see it curve sometimes, just like Ikaika. On the sides of their body, they have the pectoral flippers. These pectoral flippers help them stop and steer, but they also have 5 bony digits in them, similar to the human hand. Now the lobes at the end are called the flukes, and the tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, getting them up to speeds of 30 miles per hour, which is faster than some of our speedboats. But when they want to swim the fastest and use the most power, they are propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. The orca club is always led by a female. Though just like the size of a male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Just like other animals, killer whales use body language to communicate. A peck slap can be used to show dominance or get noticed. For example, a mother whale may use a peck slap to get the attention of her calf. But when they really want to be heard, they preach. Is when they coordinate with one another to get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication used in the wild, but also right here at SeaWorld. So it is no wonder they are at the top of our ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Just like Corky demonstrated. Antarctic orcas, however, will make waves that splash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Check out his Shuka demonstrates this wave-making technique, showcasing one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities killer whales have developed all around the world. Saw these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't truly understand the power of the killer whale or the amount of water that's been displaced unless you experience it firsthand, right? Now, luckily, I have two very brave guests that are going to help experience the power of the killer whale. So can we please give them a big round of applause? All right, guys, I'm going to have you sit on my little iceberg. Now, it looks like you got a little wet, but make it a little more. You guys excited? All right. Looks like we got Ikaika on the way. Hold on tight to that handle. I don't want you to be a seal, okay? All right. I'll let you know. Here he comes. Here comes Ikaika. And here comes the wave. Let's give them a big round of applause. How was that? Yeah. You guys did amazing. You guys can have a seat. Good job. Now, killer whales are found all over the world, so it is no wonder they eat all different types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen behind me is the largest animal on Earth. In fact, it is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than the killer whales you're seeing today. So how does the whale the size of Corky eat a whale that size? Well, it's all possible because they are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach young whales to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales spend a lot of time showing their playful side in the wild, but also right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when they swim back to the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. Of a boat or when they're surfing in a wave. be found rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. Killer whales to constantly imitate one another. And we see this here as trainers every single day. They not only are learning from one another, but they also mimic each other all the time. Play does have a purpose. A tail whip can be used to stun fish while they hunt, but as you've seen today, it looks like they may be stunning all of you. We interact with our whales all day, every day to build these trusting relationships, which allows us to provide them with optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. Now, all of our whales here take an active role in their health and well-being. As you can see on the screen, they can lay over, present their bellies, which allows us to get an ultrasound, even an x-ray. But that specific behavior allows us to get all the way down to their tail flukes, as Ikaika is showing you. Now that's a very, very important behavior because it allows us to actually get a blood sample right from their veins. We can even ask them to slide up onto a scale. That way we can monitor their weight, make sure they are nice and healthy, as you can see with Orkid on the screen. We can even ask for a breath sample right from their blowhole, all because of the relationships that we have built day after day right here at SeaWorld. Now I want to introduce you to a very special whale in our pod. He is one of our 4 males that we have here, so can everybody please put their hands together for the most handsome Ikaika. Now Ikaika is 20 years old. He is, like I said, one of our males, and he is very, very sweet and has a perfect personality just for him. Now Ikaika has inspired thousands of guests such as yourself, and we hope today that Ikaika and Corky and the rest of our family have all made you guys want to be inspired and make a difference in helping protect and conserve our oceans.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you guys so much for joining us at SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. We hope that you have gained a better appreciation for these amazing and incredible animals. Please